Annyeonghaseyo! Hello everybody! Welcome to Jen Goes Global presents Korean Kids Club by Miss Jennifer. I have been in Korea now for almost 3 months, and I thought I would share with you some things that I've learned about Korean culture and about the country that I now live in. First, we'll go to question 1. Where is Korea? Imagine Florida. Florida is a peninsula on the United States. Korea is a peninsula on Asia. It's on the southeast corner of Asia. Korea is divided into 2 parts, North Korea and South Korea, and it's divided on the 38th parallel. Korea was divided after World War II when North Korea became a communist country and South Korea did not. Even though North Korea is slightly larger than South Korea has about twice the population of North Korea. Question number 2. What language do they speak in Korea? Well, we say Korean, but in Korea they speak Hangul. Hangul was created by King Sejong in 1444. The Hangul alphabet is considered to be one of the most scientific languages in all of the world. It actually has a very simple alphabet that most foreigners learn rather quickly. The alphabet is so easy that it's a reason that Korea is considered one of the most literate countries in the world. Question number 3. How is the food? Korean food is known for 2 main things. First, it's very healthy. Korean food is some of the most healthy food you can get in the whole world. There is kimchi, which is made of cabbage, and it's fermented with chili sauce. There are over 300 varieties of kimchi. All of them are very healthy. There's also lots of rice, which in Korean is bap. My favorite Korean food is dakgalbi, and it's actually chicken and cabbage and chili sauce. You can also get curry rice, which I know we think of as being Indian, but it's available here in Korea, and it's wonderful. Lots of other Korean foods include lots of seafood. They eat lots of octopus and squid, and lots of seafood, and I don't like seafood, so it's kind of difficult. They eat lots of seaweed and seaweed paper, lots of soup and rice. In the first 3 weeks that I was in Korea, I ate more rice than I ever ate in my entire life in Texas. Alright, question number 4. Are Koreans nice people? Are they kind? Well, when you live in any big city, everyone seems to always be in a hurry. Everyone is running around and pushing each other and yelling, and I don't understand what they're saying. So first I thought Koreans were rude and always in a hurry. But when I began to get to know Koreans, I realized that Korean people are very kind. For example, my landlord, when she found out that I like to sew, she gave me a sewing machine. She's also taken me on tours around my city so that I could know my area better. My Korean co-teachers often surprise me with coffee in the morning. Or if they know I like a certain type of snack, when they go to the store, they buy it for me. So I think, my opinion, is that Korean people are very kind. And in fact, Koreans that I met in America were a big reason that I came to Korea in the first place. Alright, question number 5. What is it like to teach English in Korea? Teaching English in Korea is very different than teaching English in America. As a teacher in America, obviously I could speak English and my students could speak English as well. All of my students in Korea speak very little or no English. It makes it very difficult to run a classroom when you don't speak the same language. However, learning English is extremely important in the Korean society, so students are very driven to learn. Students in Korea go to school almost all day. By the time I get to school, there's already students in my campus that are picking up the trash around the school. In between classes, they come and clean my classroom. Can you believe that? I know your teacher is probably thinking that's a really good idea. The students work very hard in school, and they go to school from about 8:30 until 3 o'clock. They get off school at 3 o'clock, and then they go from my school, a public school, to a Hagwon, which is a Korean private academy. When Korean students go to this Hagwon, they usually study English, and art and Korean, because these are three major subjects in Korea. And by art, I can mean art or music, maybe learn the piano or learn the violin. And a lot of students don't get home from school until 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Now, this is not only during the week, but Korean students also go to school 6 days a week. Sunday is their only day off from studying. Even though I teach elementary school, I've met many middle school students, and they have so much pressure to learn English and study well in their subjects. After they graduate middle school, they go to high school where they study more because it's very important to get into a top university in Korea. I have 3 co-teachers. I have a co-teacher for 3rd and 4th grade, a co-teacher for 5th grade, and a co-teacher for 6th grade. They stay in the classroom with me and help me with any discipline issues. They also help me translate if I say something that the students don't understand. They also laugh at me when I am funny in the class, and we have a great time and have had a great friendship so far. At my school, there are no regular toilets, so as a teacher, I have to use a squatty potty every day. So that's been very interesting and much different than my teaching life in America. I don't eat lunch at the school because there's so much seafood, but can you imagine that every teacher and every student eats the same thing every day? What I mean, not the same thing every day, but on one day, everyone will have the same meal. I know this is hard to imagine for everyone back in Texas, but I am the only white person in my entire school. Think about that for 1 second. No matter what race you are, think of being the only one in your whole school. There are no teachers, there are no students that look like me, and you know, it's very different, but it's refreshing. I even have an African American friend, and she said that the town that she lived in, most of the Koreans that she met had never seen someone with dark skin in their whole life. So she said when she would go to the store, everyone would stare at her and talk to her and want to take pictures with her. She was like a celebrity. Even here in Korea, in my classroom, when I walk into school, the students go crazy. They start to yell, "Miss Jennifer, Teacher Jennifer, Teacher Jennifer." I do feel like a star. I love my students, and they're very kind, and they love to learn English. Every time they see me, they bow. I like that. Class is fun in Korea. It's very different. It's very challenging, but I love having my own classroom and teaching my own classes, writing my own curriculum. I miss Texas very much. I miss the hot weather. It's pretty cold in Korea, but it's getting warmer now that it's springtime going into summertime. I miss all of my apples in Texas. Korea only has 1 apple. And I miss my friends and my family, and I miss my schools that I was teaching at. But this is one of the greatest experiences I've ever had. I'm so excited to be in Korea, and I can't wait to learn more so I can teach you about Korea and Korean culture. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I hope you have a great end of the school year and a great new year coming up. Have a great day. See you next time. 안녕히 가세요.